Yes, people, I'm back and we've upgraded. The upgrade is finally here. Unfortunately, though, we have to say goodbye to the trusty, dusty Asus laptop. It's gone. Well, it's not gone, but we're not using it anymore. I'm still going to use it because it's still got all the videos on there and stuff and little important bits. But on the whole, it's not needed anymore. We've upgraded. New laptop is in. I'm buzzing. I'm buzzing. I don't need to use the fucking old webcam anymore. Don't even, where did I put the webcam? Either way, the webcam's gone because this camera on this laptop's 10 times better. So obviously that means the content is getting better. What can I say? I don't know why I just put these on. But yeah, in this one, I just wanted to kind of make it a quick one. Just talk about, again, what we've got coming up. I talked about this week, but let's look a little bit further ahead into the month. So next Friday, we've actually got Boxer at York Hall. Obviously, I'm at York Hall this Friday for thingy, David Adelaide. I'm not there next Friday because I'm still not on Boxer's mailing list to apply for press. But it's still quite a good card. It's still a very good card. We're gonna get some research up now and just have a look. But it's quite strong for a York Hall show. Um, there's quite a lot of good fighters. Also, you got Fraser Clark, um, Caroline Dubois in for a very good fight. Obviously, Adam Azim main event. Anis Taj versus Vidal Riley too. That's a very good fight. Aaron McKenna versus Shaquille Thompson. There's a lot of good fighters on there. Roman Fury's just been added to the card, from what it looks like as well. 'Cause, according to BoxRec, Isaac Chamberlain versus Daniel Bachansky has been moved to that card as well, which is pretty good. I felt bad for Isaac Chamberlain. He did everything right in Bournemouth, and they still took him off the card, which I thought was quite sad. I thought was quite harsh. Um, you know, he waited. He made championship weight like they asked him to. He still agreed to stay on the card even after the war fight fell through. And it just never went his way, which I think is quite gutting for him. But it seems to be that they're rescheduling that fight for August 5th. August 5th it looks we've got Buatsi versus Aziz main event, and then obviously Lawal versus Chamberlain as well on there, which I think is really good. And that's a really, really good card. That's a very strong, solid two fights there. I'm sure the undercard will be solid. Um, Fraser Clarkson against Marius Black, if that's how you say his name. Former world title challenger, very good fighter back in his day, but he has lost three of his last five. Um, fought literally the other day, uh, in Poland, won, so fair play to him. Joshua Gustav, he's a very good prospect. He looks very nice, Joshua Gustav. There's something about him, he looks very, very good. Um, so that'd be interesting. Hassan Azim's on the card as well, as he looks to move to 7-0. Um, obviously headlined by his brother Adam against Aram Fanian, is that how you say his name? Fanayan? I don't know. 22-1 from Ukraine. Hasn't fought since November 2021 though, which is interesting. St Regardless, still a great record, 22-1. But I think that inactivity will come into play on the night. Um, I'm excited for Caroline Dubois though. She goes in against world number two in the lightweight division. Obviously, this is according to BoxRec, but she's still, regardless of where she is on BoxRec, she's a solid fight. Obviously, I know BoxRec's not the most trustworthy when it comes to rankings, but it's still very solid. Um, then we've got Josh Kelly on June 24th in Newcastle, which I will be trying to apply for press for. Um, so I may go to that. I'll see what's going on. I'll see what's cooking. Um, again, I don't know as much when it comes to Wasserman and their fighters. Fighters I can tell you that I know Joe Laws, obviously, Case Ashfaq, I've heard of him before. Liam Dillon, I've somewhat heard of. Steve Robinson's back against Franklin Ignatius, who just beat Hosea Stewart. Obviously, Hosea Stewart's a good up and coming prospect. He unfortunately did lose last time out, but regardless, he's still good. He's still solid. Um, yeah, it's just a good fight. It's obviously Newcastle, Josh Kelly main event. It will sell tickets anyway. Josh Kelly's got that back in. His opponent looks quite good as well, Gabriel Alberto Corzo. Uh, 18-0 with only three knockouts, but still looks pretty good. Um, and then we got July 1st, which is one I'm very excited for. Dalton Smith versus Sam Maxwell. I will be there. I will be doing that fight week. I can confirm I'll be there. Um, so the card's very good to be fair. Obviously, Dalton Smith versus Sam Maxwell. I did try to interview Sam Maxwell, but things just didn't materialise because of the timing. But I'll try getting back because I think me and Sam can have a great interview there, and I've got all the questions prepared. Um, that's a fantastic main event for the British and Commonwealth super lightweight titles. For keeps for Dalton Smith, if he wins, he holds them outright. Pat McCormack's in for a 10 round. I want to say it's a title fight for the WBA Intercontinental. Hope Pricing for a career toughest against James Beach Jr. James Beach Jr. is very solid. He's fought some very good fighters. His only losses have come to Brad Foster, who's a very good prospect, Chris Bork, who's a very good prospect, Dennis McCann is probably the best prospect on the list, or Nathan Collins. Nathaniel Collins is fucking brilliant. Um, yeah, that's all I have to say really. He's just fucking brilliant. Um, that's very good for Hopey Price. Then we got an English title fight between Lewis Sylvester and Adam Cope. I think that was one that just got ordered to be on that card. Nothing wrong with whacking a random English title fight on there. Sorry. Um, Beatrice Ferreira. I'm not going to sit here and say I know a lot about her because I don't. So I'm just going to. I also know it's her UK debut. Nico Lavars, Aaron Bowen, both back in action. And then this is the one I'm really excited for. Junaid Boston versus Ryan Amos. Now, Ryan Amos was one of the first people I interviewed. Um, so to see him get a chance on the big stage is fantastic. But Junaid Boston's very, 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 very good. Probably the best prospect on the card and one of the hottest prospects in the UK at the moment. Junaid is no joke. He's so good. He's definitely going places, and it's just a great fight. It's such a good fight. I think Ryan Amos will really test Junaid in ways where he's not been tested at the same time. I think Junaid will take a new style that Ryan has never faced and will probably never face again after he's faced Junaid. Win or lose, you won't face someone like Junaid Boston. Obviously, Ryan's coming off a really good win for the Midlands area title, which I was there for. So I interviewed him post-fight. And he did very well. He did very well. Won on 97, 92 because he had a point deducted in the sixth. But still solid. He's like Ryan Amos is fucking good, man. So this is a really good test for Junaid. I'm very, very, very excited for it. In other news, Tyson Fury's mandatory set to be announced this week, I think. I'm just gonna fucking scroll through Twitter and just see what pops up. Um, Sonny Edwards already made his check weight limit. He's been out active on Twitter today. Very active. Oh, hold on. Oh, never mind. I thought it was a fantasy fight, Josh Kelly versus Sam Eggington. Oh, that'd be quite good. That was it. That's what I needed. I didn't talk about yesterday. Josh Taylor versus Teofimo Lopez. That's a really good fight. I think I'll stay up and watch that. Um, I think Josh Taylor wins though, and I'm not afraid to say that. I think Josh Taylor will beat him. Um, I do think the Jack Catterall rematch is the only thing Josh Taylor really needs. You know, there's like a lot there. You know, there's a lot of other fights to be made, but the Jack Catterall one, it's always going to be a little bit of. It's going to always be there on Josh Taylor. People are always going to go to him and be like, "Oh yeah, you need to make this rematch. You need to do that. You need to do that. You need to do that." And the one thing he does need to do is rematch Jack Catterall. I think we've all kind of seen the first fight and how it went. You know, it's no secret what happened. It's quite upsetting what happened. And I really don't know how Jack Catterall didn't win that. That's not me being biased. That's facts. I said it from way before I'd spoke to anyone in Jack Catterall's team. Jack Catterall didn't deserve to lose that fight. You know, Jack Catterall realistically should have fought more times last year, and it didn't happen again due to no fault of his own because he was waiting for that rematch, which just never happened. But obviously Jack Catterall got back to winning ways in Manchester anyway on the Lee Wood undercard when he just absolutely dusted Dara Foley, dusted him out of the park. It was unbelievable. Um, I actually really wish I interviewed Dara Foley though, because I think Dara Foley was really funny last week or the week before. Quite. So sorry. Yeah. He was really funny. I'm quite gutted I didn't actually interview him. Um, let's look at the Teofimo Lopez, Josh Taylor on the card. Bruce Carrington's back. I'm a big fan of Bruce Carrington. I don't watch a lot of these American boxers, but one that I do quite like is Bruce Carrington. He looks very good. Xander Zayas. I've heard of him. I heard him, so I heard he's quite good. He's in for his first 10 rounder as he goes to look to go 16 and 0. The only thing that I've seen is ticket sales. I've heard ticket sales are stinking a little bit. Um, Let me look now. Now that it's fight week, let's see how tickets are going. Now this is only the small arena. This is the theatre. This isn't the main bit of Madison Square Garden. This is the theatre. So let's see how tickets are cracking now. Um, Hopefully they're selling a bit better. Um, because last time people looked, it wasn't looking great. Um, how do I look at the map? Switch to map. Is there any way I can actually select my tickets on the map? Should have probably done this before I looked on the video. Uh, it looks like they're selling out. It looks like only section 305 is where tickets are left. Um, yeah, I think they're selling out a lot better than now. Yeah, seems to be that they're having a bit. Oh, never mind. Uh, there's still quite a few bit. Okay, pretty much every block's got tickets left. Um, as to how many tickets, I couldn't tell you. 'Cause it's not actually telling me like which tickets are left. But either way, it looks like he'll get there. I still think it's quite sad 'cause that's a really good fight as well. It's such a good fight. Um, but yeah, I think that's about it from me. Um, I'll probably see you lot Friday probably when I'm at York Hall. I'll see if I can get there. I don't know who I'll be able to get for interviews. 'Cause I'm going to be in a rush when it comes to getting interviews and leaving. Because I'm getting the coach home at 25 past midnight. So, gotta be zooming, gotta be quick. But yeah, if you've enjoyed, like, subscribe, comment, and we're pushing 400 subs. We're getting there. Come on now, we're pushing it. Come on. And we're still looking for the sponsorship as well. Again, just keep sharing it about. Do your thing, people. The support's been good. The support was fantastic when I was in Manchester. I do wish I could have, I wish that was consistent when it came to here. But regardless, I'm enjoying it. We're here. I'm not ill anymore. I've got a new laptop. We're flying. Bosh. Adios, people.